YouTube, what's going on? What's going on this lovely Wednesday, man? I'm glad to be here with you. It's your all-time favorite host, Rebuke, man, and welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio, 107.7, home of the truth. I say what's up to everybody, and if this is your first time tapping in, please think about subscribing. To all my current and new subscribers, I say what's going on, man. I hope everything is going well for you today. Hope you have a super blessed weekend, and that's to all. And if you haven't subscribed, just think about subscribing if you don't mind, and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I drop a fresh video. All right? Appreciate that. Now check this out. This is courtesy of the Irish Star, and I really couldn't believe this when I read it. Children found burned to death while huddling together in home set ablaze by mom. That's right, they own mom done this. Brandi Sturdivant, 32, pleaded guilty to 3 counts of second-degree murder and was sentenced to 30 to 38 years in prison after her 3 children were killed in a fatal home fire in Greensboro, North Carolina in December 2022. And there's Brandi right there. There's Brandi. And I wonder how that was her bright idea and what made her decide to do something like that. Excuse me. I don't even understand. A mother who abandoned her children in a burning house has been given a decades long prison sentence after entering a guilty plea to murder charges. I just don't understand why you would do that to your kids. Brandi Sturdivant, 32, was charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder after her Greensboro, North Carolina residence caught fire at approximately 8 a.m. in December 2022. Her 1-year-old twins and 4-year-old child were found by first responders huddled together and burned. An autopsy concluded that the cause of death was smoke inhalation and carbon monoxide poisoning. And our hearts and prayers go out for those kids. And we pray that the family, the Most High gave them some kind of peace and comfort in that very, very difficult time. No family would ever want to receive any kind of news like that. That is just terrible. The autopsy additionally showed that cocaine was present in one of the child's system. Sturdivant allegedly confirmed to investigators that she stored cocaine in the residence, according to Fox 8. I wonder why she would be storing cocaine in the residence. Y'all think she was on drugs? Or you think she was dealing drugs? She really don't look like a drug dealer to me. Brandi Sturdivant faced suspending the rest of her life in jail. The fire was centered around the doorframe of the bedroom occupied by the 3 children, leaving them with no way to escape. Sturdivant was located at the end of the street behind the police barricade, stumbling out of a vehicle and crying. She confessed to police that she had left the living room stove running at 500 degrees to heat the residence before she departed. But investigators concluded that the stove was not responsible for igniting the fire. They pinpointed the source as something at the rear of the residence, though the precise cause remained unclear. A gasoline can was found on the front doorstep of the home. Oh my goodness, man. Ring camera footage shows Sturdivant departing the residence on the morning of the blaze to take 2 of her older children to school, with smoke visibly billowing from inside shortly thereafter. Neighbors reportedly referred to Sturdivant as the crazy lady next door, and authorities revealed she had told them she planned to end her own life. According to neighbors, she routinely left her 5 children, all under the age of 8, home alone and unsupervised during the nighttime hours. Numerous calls to Child Protective Services and law enforcement regarding Sturdivant's home were on record dating back to 2016, with 3 separate reports filed in 2022 alone. Among those calls to CPS was one placed by Sturdivant's own mother, who had firsthand knowledge of the condition within the home, according to WX, I guess LL or II. Sturdivant faced 3 counts of second-degree murder last week. She entered a guilty plea and was handed a sentence of between 30 and 38 years in prison. Do y'all think that was enough time? Do y'all think that was enough time for what she did? And it sounds like she done it intentionally. Do y'all think that was enough time that they gave her? 30 to 38 years in prison. She's 32. So if she had, if she had to do the whole 38, she'll almost be 70, about 70 years old when she get out. Oh man, I tell you, there's no winners in a situation like this. And it make you wonder, why would you want to get rid of 3 lives that came from you? 3 children that you gave birth to. What was so bad in your life to where that became the plan of the day? You know, and if anybody ever listening, man, that's something you should never do. And if you think about doing something like that, call and seek mental help. You know, you can always give the children to a family member. You can always give the children up for adoption. You don't never have to harm the children, and you never have to harm yourself. But YouTube, what do y'all think about this madness right here? Boy, I tell you, it's a sick world we live in, fam. Man, drop them comments down below. Everybody have a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Shallow to the wisdom.